we are at the pool, and what an experience this is. Dan Foley with a power washer. It's noisy. The activity is out of sight, and it's all due to one reason. The people that are here are committed to our new president, Bruce Wojack. It's amazing just to see all these people working on behalf of him. I'm fortunate enough to be with Vito Claps right now. Vito, how are you doing?
Doing fantastic.
I understand that you are a client of Bruce Wojack's.
Yes, have been for years.
Really? Very good. Has he given you any advice over the years?
Yes, in fact, he got us into Apple.
Apple. You must have done very, very well.
Well, you know, we did okay.
Yeah, well, Apple Computer, I mean, that's a great
Oh, no,
suggestion.
we're talking about Apple Vacation.
Oh, Apple Vacation. Well, that's a different story.
In fact, next week we're hopping on a bus going down to Branson, Missouri.
Oh, I can imagine. What a lucky guy. I'm here with Sandy Graves. And Sandy, I understand that you're a longtime client of Bruce's.
Yes, we are.
Now that he's going to Northern Trust, I imagine you're going to follow him there?
Oh, for certain.
I understand that he provides a tremendous level of service.
Why, yes. Our personal favorite is his lawn care.
I haven't seen Bruce here today. What's he doing right now?
Well, he's currently at our home. He is mowing our lawn and mulching our beds.
Really? And what else does he do?
Well, he is a magician with the weed whacker.
I can imagine he is. Good evening. This is Baseline at the RFTC. It's crunch time now. Today is opening night. We were here last week doing some filming, more lighthearted, but today it's a little more serious tone. We are interviewing our new president, Bruce Wojack. Bruce, good to see you here at Baseline, RFTC.
Good afternoon, Kim.
How are you? You know, according to your resume, you graduated from St. Olaf College in balmy Northfield, Minnesota.
That's correct.
In your conference, the mighty MIAC, who was the most hated rival? You know, the Ohio State to your Michigan. The one school that frosted the already frozen asses of the proud Olies.
It's a great question. That would have to be our crosstown rival right across the river, the Carleton Carls.
You weren't just jealous because the guys from Carleton got all the best-looking female hockey players, were you? You know, the ones that still had their teeth?
No, the pretty girls were at St. Olaf. That's one of the reasons I went there.
Okay. Let's move to the present day. We know your history as a successful financial manager and advisor. There's a term I'd like to ask you to define. It's conspicuous consumption. Now, to me, that sounds like Bob Berg at the buffet table. Am I wrong?
No, that is a great example of conspicuous consumption.
You and Kim joined the tennis club in the mid-90s.
That's correct.
In the new members class with Dan and Sue Aarons, I believe. I know that you and Dan are great friends.
We are.
Yeah, but have you ever had him as a doubles partner?
Just once. That was enough.
You and Danny are great friends, and I know you both like to gamble a little bit.
A little bit.
In fact, you and I have been at the riverboat together from time to time.
We have.
Danny wants to bet me on the over-under on how many laughs Chris Coogan is going to get tonight.
So what's the line?
5 laughs.
It's Coogan. I would take the under.
I agree. Your wife, Kim, which is a beautiful name, by the way,
It
is one of our top women tennis players at the RFTC. You're both blonde, and you both play lefty. But sadly for you, that's where the similarities end. Without getting too Freudian here, is your inadequate tennis game a way of compensating for your disappearing hairline?
Have you seen the hairline of last year's president or next year's president? Compared to them, I'm going strong.
I agree. It's time to bring up the elephant in the room here, which of course is that you're also a member of the Oak Park Country Club.
That's correct.
And thank you for leaving the idyllic confines of the country club for the RFTC this year. After all, there's no bellying up to the bar, and we don't have caddies to carry your bags. Don't you feel like a missionary bringing food to the starving slums of Calcutta?
I've seen plenty of bellies at the bar at our cocktail parties, so no, I don't think there's a big difference.
Come on, Woji.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay. One last question. We all know the club is built on sacred traditions. In your opinion, which one is, oh no, I'm sorry. I'll do it again. One last question.
Thank God. No, sorry. Sorry.
That was your line.
Yeah, no, I know. I missed my mark.
Thank you.
Okay.
One last question.
Thank God.
We all know this club is built on tradition. In your opinion, which is the most sacred? The all-white rule for tennis wear? The never say no attitude for volunteering? Or the... Shit. One more time. All right. One last question.
Thank God.
We all know that this club is built. I think a little laughter is okay. Come on. One last question.
Thank God.
We all know that this club is built on sacred. No, it's not. It's built on traditions. One last question.
Thank God.
And he's got a script sitting in front of him.
Well, I didn't want to read the whole thing. Okay.
Just read it. And
Of
go.
these three sacred
I'll do
traditions.
this how it's written. It's not a problem.
Really?
One last question.
Thank God.
We all know this club is built on traditions. In your opinion, which is the most sacred tradition? The all-white rule for tennis wear? The never say no attitude for volunteering? Or the etiquette at the cocktail parties when the bar is closing to stick 3 beers in your pocket?
I'd have to say it's the all-white tennis wear.
Good to know. So if you hear a little jingling in my pocket tonight, there's not going to be a problem?
That won't be any problem at all, Kim.
That's beautiful. Thank you. So that's it. This is Kim Goldschmidt signing off from Baseline at the RFTC. Now, tell me a little bit more about this video poker that's supposed to be going in the men's locker room.
Yeah, well, Danny Aarons is going to form a committee of members to give it a really hard look. So
Danny's the guy to get this thing started.
if anybody is, it's Danny.
That's
He
very
did such
good.
a great job with the lights.
Yes, that's right.
That's a good one.